people have asked, how do we justify the price when other shakes are available at a lower price? What makes superfoods worth the price and not some other kind of product? So if you could elaborate on that, that'd be great.
Yeah, this is another question that we get a lot, and I appreciate you making a note of it. One of the things that I always say is that more ingredients and the higher the quality, the more expensive to produce. As it happens, because we started in May and now it's time to start working with obviously there's a lot more sales, and we're working with distributors that are going to help to bring the price down, because the more we produce, the cheaper it is to make. So it will drop down gradually. But having said so, we are comparing two different products here. If we were to produce, and customers will see this when we launch the product that we're working on, it's going to be a lot cheaper, but a lot cheaper. I'm saying it's going to be more affordable because the ingredients are a lot cheaper. Some of these superfoods are very expensive, and when you order this in bulk, you have to order sometimes a minimum of 100 kilos to be able to get the price, to drop the price as much as possible. So this is the reason why it's not a cheap product. If you compare superfoods products, because there are superfoods products out there, very often they come in small tubs of say 250 or 300 grams or 300 450 grams pouches. Yes, the price is slightly lower, but it's still expensive in proportion to what they get. We are producing 1 kilo at the moment, which is 50 servings. Really, if you're taking one shake a day, it's nearly 2 months of product. So it does last a long time. Customers have requested smaller packets, and this is why we're preparing a 600 grams pouch, which I think is going to be 30 servings. So it's going to be for a month. And again, we're going to notice that it's slightly cheaper. So, but like I say, there are two different things, and a lot of people get confused because a lot of people, when they see a shake, automatically think, oh, it's a protein shake. Not necessarily. If you look, for example, at the protein levels of a protein shake, which will contain things like, for example, quinoa or rice protein or pea protein, hemp protein, all these proteins which are, like I say, high in protein. Very often it's less ingredients, and very often the price is actually cheaper. If you compare, for example, the superfoods blend with you've got 34 raw ingredients, you've got prebiotics, probiotics, life enzymes. All those ingredients, like I say, they are expensive to make, and this is the reason why. But I suspect that as time goes on and as the product gets more known, the more that we are manufacturing, the cheaper it's going to be able to to make the product. Does that make sense?